ruthless and highly destructive. Oh! I'll be surprised if you find a lot of full health pickups in this level. They're pretty common, all things considered. I hate how difficult it is to kill them at times. Like you hit them right in the head and they still survive like 5 shots or something. But it seems like they're making our way towards something that might be an exit portal or something of the sort. So I suggest we backtrack a little bit and see what that other pathway leads us to. If you can get back to it, that is. Would be nice if you could. Let's see if you can. If not, well, I have a solution. That looks like it might be a way for us to go. What the? I thought it stunned you. Well, actually, it is not the way for us to go. In fact, it's just one of those shooting pockets for them. So, is there a way to go for us to go up? Nope. Okay, I have a solution. It's not the best solution, yeah, but it works. Just I want to see what's on that other pathway. Cause see, there's ultra health and everything, and there's things already going down, and oh, it did stun him. Okay. Here we go. Like the door glitched out. Okay. That was odd. Oh. That's kind of destructive. Yeah, the shredder is quite effective in these close quarters. What the? Hey, where'd you come from? You stay away. Okay, so this is some sort of an exit portal then. But I don't want to go here yet, because there's still all of that other stuff to go through that we already passed through. Maybe we'll come back to this place a bit later. Because if there's one thing this level knows how to do, is backtrack. Because I mean, look at this. There's a gun for us to pick up and drop off from somewhere. And that is a brand new weapon for this game so far. Well, new as in we didn't have it up until this point, because there was no other way to get it so far, besides cheats. And it's a very special weapon which I think we'll find very useful in this area, and I barely made that jump. Gotta be more careful next time. It's a very special and I think very powerful weapon which I think we'll be able to make a lot of use of. However, its downside is that it goes through your ammunition something fierce. As expected from something of such a destructive nature. Oh, he's back! Oh, thank goodness we got him. This guy, as you can see, he is very tough to kill. He's got that front armor on his face, so you gotta use a Shredder's ricochet ability to bounce the shots right back into him. Or at the very least hope it helps, cause well, this bastard can really take hits. It doesn't take anything for an answer. I think a nuke is the only effective way of killing them from one hit, but then again, what doesn't kill? What doesn't get killed by the nuke from one hit? Yeah, I hear the mites already raining down upon us. By the way, get used to the wireframe all over the place, cause this is the only way that's actually the right way to play in. What's the point of this elevator? Oh, so it does go somewhere, okay. I thought it doesn't go anywhere. But yeah, get used to seeing this wireframe action map, because... Oh, Jesus! Because it will be very beneficial to me, and perhaps even to you, if you're trying to play along with me. Because you'll be able to see which routes I'm taking. I do like the horror action music that they got in this place. Oh, look at that! We got it! It's the Firestorm Cannon. Also known as the Big Bad Minigun. Yes, it is indeed what you think it is. It's a minigun. And it uses your plasma shots. However, it does have another thing to keep in mind. It has a slight rev up time, about a second or something. So if you're gonna shoot, make sure you start revving up early. But look at that, it blasts firestorm. It shoots concentrated plasma rounds right into their face at a very fast speed. I think it's the fastest weapon of them all, and probably the only thing that's fully automatic. Oh, that was a sound from the soldier. I don't like that sound. For me, this will be probably the only weapon I'll be using so far, because it is the most effective one. I mean, seriously. I don't even have to aim most of the time, at least not as accurately as before, because it's a fully automatic minigun. Or at least a machine. Where'd it go? Wasn't he here before? Where did he go? Oh, I know where he went. He went behind cover. Oh. There is a way to explode these guys as well, but that is a fairly difficult process because of all that armor. However, if you do manage to do it, it looks fucking spectacular. We should try to get that to happen with some of the more explosive weaponry that we have. For one, you could try the cerebral bore. Funny how that name sounds like it's a boring ass gun. A lot of shredders in this area. I think they want to tell you something. As you can see, the soldier has a very fast shooting laser cannon on its back, on its shoulders, and if it gets close enough it'll try to claw your face, which is understandably not a very good thing for you to happen, especially to your precious face. So try not to let them get that close. Let's try a plasma cannon, maybe that'll help? There are 4 buttons in this area that you have to push, and every time you push them, mites jump out of nowhere. And I also believe it spawns a soldier. We may encounter it. Make sure that you pushed all of the buttons before you proceed. I did hear something opening up, so I think I got them all. But I'm gonna check again just to be sure. I don't want to miss out on anything. Like I've said at least 5 times by now. For the love of God, don't miss out on anything, because you'll be stuck in here forever. The first time I was in this level, I spent hours, and I still didn't find anything that I wanted to find. Like, I found a computer that I'm supposed to blow up, but I never figured out how to blow it up because it was behind a damn force field. Imagine my surprise when I find out it also needs satchel charges. Just fuck my shit up, right? Now these mites that look more like mutated bees, they're not that bad in the sense that they don't hop around everywhere as crazily as the grey mites. And also, some of them are non-aggressive. What the? Open the... What the? Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you come from? What the hell? What was that? He just came out of nowhere. He wasn't there before, you saw that. That's another thing you gotta watch out for in this level. They love to teleport. They just spawn from wherever they feel like spawning. And that's bad. Of course, you can hear them clicking like clickers from whatever that game was called again. The Last of Us? I think that's what it's called. They like to click a lot. I think that's their way of communication. Whatever the fuck it's supposed to be, one thing is certain. That bug was having the jitters, and they're quite dangerous. You don't want to get in their way. That's another firestorm cannon, by the way. I think we'll need to go down there, so first let's check here. There seems to be some smaller varieties of the drones as well. Because that one looked particularly shorter than the usual ones. Doesn't mean jack and shit if you ask me, because we're still gonna attack you like nothing else. Alright. So we have two passageways that we cannot enter at all. Well, that's just nice. And that's one of the keys we need to pick up as well, so we kinda need to get here. However, I see we'll be getting it in here from another side, so let us backtrack and make that jump. Now here's my question. How do these bastards navigate around this area should they forget their jetpacks? Or for that matter, how do the soldiers navigate? Because the big Balkan soldier guys, they don't have jetpacks. So how do they move around this place? Do we just teleport? I mean, they do have the Riftgate technology and whatnot, but it's kind of a waste of energy if you ask me, unless we found a way to harness energy without any issues whatsoever. Now, these laser autocannons are pretty nice in that they have short range and they're pretty weak. Just about one shot from the shotgun will knock them out. However, the fog that's in every level, really, it's not gonna help you a whole lot, because, well, you gotta avoid getting killed while approaching them. So there's that. We'll be taking this elevator shortly. I believe that this warp portal leads us to Oblivion, because I do remember on the guide the first thing that you find is not the talisman chamber, but rather the Oblivion gate, as it suggests that the first things that you'll find are level keys and a nuke piece. So we have to find a way to open that. Should not be a problem. I really like the firestorm cannon. I wish more games would have something like this. A minigun that shoots, well, plasma. It's very nice. It reminds me of the plasma rifle in Serious Sam, the laser gun, most commonly known as. It shoots pretty fast as well, and while it doesn't feel as awesome when you kill something with it, it's still pretty nice. Where the fuck am I? Oh. But this one, it just feels awesome. When you use it, you can feel the weight behind all of those shots. At least I can, and I like it. Ah, and look at that, we're back. What was that name again? PFM layer. Proximity Mine Launcher. I don't know what PFM exactly stands for, but this is a proximity mine launcher. You shoot mines, which will then activate a sensor. Whenever something steps into the sensor's field, even another mine, it'll set off, jump, and then blow up. The intended use of these mines is to shoot shrapnel, as indicated by the green explosions and cut the legs off the enemies below the knee. Just slightly above the knee, actually. Yeah, that's what I meant. There, as you can see, when there's a singular mine, there's that sensor field. If anything steps in there, it'll activate. So if you shoot another mine, it'll activate, which will then activate the other mine. So if you want to constantly attack the enemy with the mines, that's a way to do it. What the? See, I'm already losing my way around this place. What the? It just came from there. Fuck. It's a fairly decent weapon, but I think it works best for the early game enemies more than late game enemies, because these guys, they don't really care. Oh, and going up here gets you with full health, which is nice, but then you're forced to backtrack to where you are, because that tunnel doesn't go anywhere else. Well, it's alright, I got that full health. Now we can go to either way. Let's check this way first, because there's a lot of these pods. These pods are actually Mantid eggs. What the? Where did this asshole come from? Fucking hell. See what I mean? They just jump out of nowhere. He wasn't even there before. Oh, look at that. He jumped out of nowhere, literally. Oh, prepare to get hurt a lot in this level. Doesn't matter how good you are, you will get hurt a lot. I mean, I'm not too good at this game myself, let alone this level. So me getting hurt a lot should come as no surprise to the veterans. But I'm pretty sure even the veterans will agree. Not getting hurt in this level is impossible.
Warp portal activate.
Just isn't. I just don't see how you would go around not getting hurt unless you're using cheats. I just don't see it. But now that we got the warp portal activated, we should go back and deal with it. It's not that far away. In fact, it's right over here. Let's see what we got in store for us. And as you can see, my prediction was quite correct. It is indeed an Oblivion gate. I believe this one is actually shown in one of the demos when you keep the game running long enough. Don't quite remember, but it doesn't matter because there's more enemies. We start throwing Lords of the Flesh right away, which you can continuously stun, it seems, with the help of a Firestorm cannon, which is great. We want that because we're very dangerous. Plus, with a continuous stun comes continuous applied damage, which is good. You want that. However, there is one weapon that I believe trumps all of them. However, we're not going to get it in this level at all. We're actually going to get it in the last level, which really puts me to sadness, because I wish you could get it earlier. It's such a great weapon, and it requires no ammo at all, which should probably indicate to the veterans of this game what weapon I'm talking about. They'll probably say, no, it's not very good at all, no. But that's probably because you're playing on the N64, which makes it not as viable. On a PC, it's absolutely viable. Probably the best thing you can get. Not very viable for boss fights, of course, but that's besides the point. Can you even climb up there? Because I think they spawned a thing. Or maybe I just misheard it. Oh. Why do you have to hurt me so much? It's like playing Doom on Hurt Me Plenty or something like that. Or is it Wolfenstein that had that? Or maybe both. Maybe both games had that. Oh! Do we spawn another health pickup here? Would be nice if we did. Yes, we do. The Lord of the Flesh wastes no time. Already starts approaching me like an asshole. That's okay. Just continuously apply damage with your Firestorm Cannon, and you should put him out of his misery in no time. Oh, that wasn't him! It was another one. That took care of him. Another one spawned in. Oh, a silver one? Nobody wants a silver one at 37 HP. It's stupid.
You have found part of the nuke weapon.
So we found another nuke part. The last nuke part will be in the last level, go figure. But at that point in time, it'll be quite something special. I just hope we'll be able to make actual use out of it. You know, at the very least show it off, see how it works. Because the nuke, well, it definitely deserves to be called a nuke. It's crazy powerful. In fact, I can tell you right now, in case we don't get to show it off. The nuke needs to be charged first. It takes a few seconds to charge it up, but once it is properly charged, you just let go, and it will then shoot out a beam which will, well, hit something. It doesn't fly very far, it can even just stop mid-air, and then it will charge up a lot of energy which will then release in a fairly wide radius. And once that energy is released, it'll freeze all of the enemies and set them on fire at the same time. So that's a very interesting combination to say the least. But what that does is it makes him pretty much dead. All that will be left for you to do is either wait. I hate these stupid bastards. To either wait or to shoot the guys. Whichever approach you'll take, it doesn't really matter because, well, either way, they will die. If you wait, then the guy will explode after being on fire for a little bit. If you shoot him, well, they'll explode as well, just a little earlier.